You should be standing in front of the International Civil Rights Museum, which is the old Woolworth storefront. This happens to be the site of the 1960 lunch counter sit-ins, a major event of the civil rights movement. In 1865, this was the site of a mad scramble for clothing and food. When Greensboro became a major transportation hub for the Confederacy, tons of clothing, supplies, and food for the military were kept in warehouses throughout the town. The place you are standing at this moment was the area of one of those locations, a tempting target for hungry soldiers and desperate civilians. In the first week of April 1865, Confederate General Robert E. Lee vacated the defenses of Richmond and retreated west, while the Confederate government fled south towards North Carolina. Meanwhile, Confederate forces facing Sherman's advancing troops retreated west from Raleigh, following the North Carolina Railroad towards Greensboro. Fear gripped the white population of Greensboro. The Federal Army might burn their homes and take what little they had left. Tensions reached their breaking point on April 15, 1865, when a mob of civilians and disaffected soldiers stormed the warehouses here on Elm Street. The mob ransacked the buildings, taking with them bolts of cloth and stores of food. The situation worsened when Confederate soldiers were dispatched to Elm Street to suppress the mob of soldiers and civilians. One Confederate official recalled, "A formidable attack was made by men belonging to a Confederate cavalry regiment upon one of the depots where woolen cloths were stored. They charged down the road and in considerable force, with yells and an occasional shot. But the Home Guards, stationed at the storehouse, stood firm and received the attack with a well-directed volley. I saw a number of saddles emptied and the cavalry retreat in confusion." To proceed to our next stop, continue down Elm Street until you see railroad tracks. At the tracks, cross Elm Street and enter the green area known as Hamburger Square, a Greensboro city park. It may be a good idea to have a seat on one of the benches provided by the park.